Hi and welcome to Inside Curtin on Westlink TV. I'm Brent Mayer. Thanks for joining us. We've got a great show for you today as we take you behind the scenes of one of Australia's most innovative universities, discovering that there's so much more to uni life than just lectures and assignments. In this episode, we talk to an amazing individual, born deaf in Kalgoorlie, yet he grew up to lip read, get a uni degree and a senior technical position on campus. Find out what a hackathon is and how Curtin put high school kids alongside advertising executives to come up with great new ideas. See a group of Indigenous kids from the country who take a break from boarding school to visit and get inspired on campus. Learn about the financial and other services available from a group calling themselves Curtin Assist. And see some incredible midwives helping new mums. Plus, we visit a group of regional Aboriginal students from WA who formed Australia's first Indigenous rowing team. Getting through studies, lectures and even day-to-day life can be hard at times for most people. But imagine going through it all without the ability to hear. This is the amazing story of Martin Smales. Born profoundly deaf, Martin Smales has become a shining success, learning to lip read, gaining a degree in computer science, and a successful career as a leading web developer here at Curtin University.
When I was 3 years old, my mum and my dad clapped, but my head did not turn around, so they knew something was wrong, so they took me to a hearing specialist to check my hearing, and they knew Martin is deaf. Oh, they felt so nervous and they don't know what to do. There were no specialised services in Calgary, where I was born, so it was a very hard decision for them for all of us to be prepared. So that's why they meet a hearing specialist to decide I'll be given hearing aid so that I can learn how to speak and listen. There's absolutely no way I can know how to speak without the hearing aid.
Your guild membership?
I'm happy to lend a hand to raise awareness about hearing loss, like if you're really a radio or music player. Make sure not to turn up the sound too high. From my own personal experience, you can never take hearing for granted, and it's very important for your life.
Although Martin can use basic sign language, he prefers to lip read and speak, which has helped him study, work and successfully integrate, an experience he likes to share with other hearing impaired people.
I think they'll be more enriched in their life to be able to speak and listen, to integrate more with the wider society.
An incredible guy and part of Curtin's team here on Loud Shirt Day.
Loud Shirt Day is on Wednesday, 14th of October, and the focus of activities is going to be around the middle of the day, the 12 to 2 p.m. period, which is when students have a student-free period. So we're all going to be available to get out, enjoy the sunshine, have some fun with our loud shirts and all the activities we've got on at that time, and support telethon and telethon speech and hearing.
I love the idea behind that, so that people who are living out in the country, that they feel like they have to drop everything and move to Perth. They can stay back where they are, enjoying the time with their family, friends and relatives.
Look, Martin works in one of my areas within Curtin, and he is one of the happiest, most positive people that I have in my portfolio. He's just a fabulous, smiling, happy, proactive, positive person. And so when we started to talk about the activities on Loud Shirt Day and being able to support speech and hearing activities, give it its profile, there was no hesitation in him sticking his hand up to be able to do that. Loud Shirt Day is a great opportunity for us at Curtin to do a variety of things. One is, first of all, to have a hell of a lot of fun. Secondly, to help telethon more broadly. But thirdly, for speech and hearing in particular, it's a great opportunity to combine the fun with a real purpose to help fund research, support for people, and also some of that feeds back into the activities we do at Curtin.
If you all come together as a community, please lend a hand and support deaf kids.
Personally, I think the world would be a lot more fun if everyday life was like Loud Shirt Day. Still to come on Inside Curtin, we find out about a team given 2 days to change the face of Curtin marketing. See country kids exploring campus and learn about the Hello Curtin mobile app. When you think of Indigenous sports people, you'll often think of football and maybe even basketball and athletics. But the sport of rowing is probably one of the last. But now an adventurous team have set about taking a group of Aboriginal kids from country WA and have formed them into Australia's first all-Indigenous rowing team.
It was a new sport and I haven't tried it before. I tried loads of sports through my life and yeah, I actually really enjoy this one right now.
We had a big assembly and they were talking about rowing because Curtin was going to put in a team, Indigenous team, so I thought I'd try it.
Like follow AFL and basketball, and that's like just common sports, which is rowing. You hardly hear much of it, and like especially being Indigenous, like I've never seen any Indigenous rowers before, so you know I decided to give it a try.
All the way to your chest, mate. It's good. We've produced the first all-Indigenous rowing squad to take part in a state regatta. And I think one of the real highlights of that as well has been the first 8 has taken to the water of all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students. And that's the first within rowing anywhere in Australia, so Rowing Australia have confirmed that for us.
It's been a big change for them because they've been involved and we finally found something that they really enjoy.
Yeah, it's been really great and everything. Been actually get out in the water and everything.
Yeah, it's a new sport, and like you know, you have to be really fit and have to set your mind to it.
It's actually quite easy to pick who the rowers within the school, and you can see the rowers. They stand up a bit taller, hold themselves a bit higher.
It seems like they're a lot more proud and they understand now, they understand what rowing is, and they get to show the other kids next year what it's all about.
Feedback from the school has been they actively take part in class a lot more. They're confident enough to speak up in class. They have resilience. They will commit to getting up nice and early.
They'll come around to the hostel every Wednesday night and we'll do all paperwork and everything, like do homework, so we'd have to learn about the boats that we're going into and everything like.
It is a matter of access and it's a matter of equity and opportunity, and I think that for a long time people haven't seen that, and that's a good thing to be a part of.
One of my ambitions is to join the Navy. There's a ship called HMAS Aranta and it's named after my tribe, and that's my aim, to work on that ship just to make my family proud and my tribe, and it's something new, and I want to travel around the world, and being in a Navy ship where you travel around the world, and yeah, I like to see the outside world.
And these students, I take videos of them during rowing so we can reflect on it and say, let's look at your technique, let's look at how we're going. And they say, can I have the video? I want to show my family, I want to show everyone.
They're pretty good. I want to keep going, enjoying it.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it next year.
Yes, because it's good to learn something new.
I think what we'd really like to see as well is the first all-Indigenous squad going over and taking part in the Australian National Championships, and again doing some other tours and things like that as well.
Cameron is keen on holding rowing events and camps in regional Australia, so if you have water nearby, keep an eye out for them. A short while ago, a group of the brightest minds from inside and outside Curtin got together for an intensive 2 days that may shape the future of Curtin's advertising.
So a hackathon's a way of breaking down the walls across different faculties in different areas. People pitch their ideas, they form teams made up of hipsters, hustlers and hackers.
So on day one we had 15 people from the participants get up and give a 30-second pitch of their idea. So how are they going to inspire people to choose Curtin with their idea, and what problem are they going to solve? Out of those 15 pitches, that people then vote and they come up with the 7 most popular ideas. They then form teams around those 7 ideas, and over the next 2 days they have to rapidly test and develop their ideas as far as they can.
So unlike the traditional meeting where you kind of sit around and talk about it, the hackathons are designed to have action, create outcomes, validate those outcomes with real target customers, and then they pitch it to a panel of judges.
The idea is that one of these ideas will eventually come to fruition and will get made, and then they can tell their friends that they helped make that idea happen, which I think is pretty exciting.
I'm Luella and I'm from Sacred Heart College and I'm in Year 9. I think I'm able to contribute by giving my ideas and being able to talk to my other friends and my Year 9 and Year 10 and Year 8 and giving their opinion on the ideas that we have.
I think by being a current student and by working with high school students already as a student ambassador, I think that brings a new kind of perspective to it as opposed to just people that are working as staff.
It's a mix of minds and that's exactly what we want.
This brings in broad thinking, using that agile methodology of build, measure, learn to really come up with breakthrough ideas and quickly test them and get them to a final stage. I'm excited to see the pictures at the end of today, how far these teams would have taken their idea, getting costing, come up with proof of concept, website builds, testing it on the market. You know, we'll be in a good position to say that idea could float and let's take it forward, or that idea may not work, but we'll take a bit of that, combine it with this and then come up with something else.
Want to know what the winning idea was? Well, it's top secret, but we can tell you that it might be moving ahead, and we'll be able to reveal more soon. Still to come on Westlink's Inside Curtin, a mobile app that knows where you are and what you want to know. A program designed to provide money and assistance for people with great ideas, and a team of volunteers who've banded together to help students in need. While a lot of people take going to uni for granted, for many it can be a struggle, whether because of their location or finances. So it's always great when you can see a bunch of potential new students whose enthusiasm and determination is so great that they're bound to overcome any obstacle in their path.
Future Footprints, it's an initiative of the Association of Independent Schools of WA, and we're a support program for Indigenous boarding students who come from remote areas in WA that are boarding down in the schools. So I've got actually 16 schools that I work in.
I'm from a small station called Dundun. It's a small population of people, like 29 or 30 people.
I'm from Port Hedland.
Brendan Nelson, and I'm from Kununurra, WA.
I'm from Columbaroo. It's basically the tip of WA.
We decided we'd come over and visit Curtin because we just thought it'd be really different. None of them have come over before, and I think that the younger ones probably need to come and think about uni like in year 8 and 9 rather than they've made their minds up where they want to go in year 11. So we just thought, we'd come visit, do something really different courses, get them thinking about uni and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I've been going out through different buildings from each department, learning about different stuff and lifestyle of uni and how to do it after school.
Well, it's been really good, and now I have a better idea of the Curtin University and to see if I want to come here or not. And I actually do, so I can't wait till I finish school and hopefully I can get a scholarship here.
It's really cool, and because I'm in year 12, I'm really interested in it, and I'm considering coming here next year, maybe.
Actually, I just had one of the boys who was just going to go home and work at home in Kununurra, just said to me, "Oh my God, I want to come to uni now." And I think, well, done something right.
Yeah, it was good to find out some of the faculties and all that sort of stuff. Give me a good idea because I'm pretty keen on coming here next year.
My thoughts are like I can come to Curtin University because the scholarship doesn't cost money and stuff.
I want to do nursing, so I can help all my family and just help and nurse all around the Pilbara, and hopefully make something of myself.
I would be good to study business and be a business girl.
Medical laboratory science, so that's something that I'm interested in.
Yeah, what made you interested in that?
Well, a few years back, one of my uncles had passed away from cancer, so just like the research of cancer and all that sort of stuff has just really motivated me. So
it's so big and it's so beautiful, and the place is just gorgeous, and I love it so much.
Some bright young students of the future, and really great kids too. Have you ever had $1 million idea but don't know the right people, or have the money to make it happen? Well, this next story may be the kickstart you need to help make your fortune and maybe change the world.
So Accelerate is a program designed to help people with business ideas actually take it to market. We offer equity-free seed funding of $5,000 to $6,000, co-working space, access to mentors and introductions to people they need to talk to, and over 11 weeks we help them actually bring their ideas to life. It's open to Curtin staff, student and alumni, so as long as there's one of those people in your team, they can apply for that program. It's a great opportunity for someone who has an idea, who wants to actually bring it to market, to get that exposure and to get that mentoring support and help along that journey. Applications are open on the 1st of October, and you can apply by just typing in Curtin Accelerate and you'll see the details from there.
So why not give it a go? Search for Curtin Accelerate and get started. Coming up on Westlink's Inside Curtin, some amazing midwives helping new mums through some tough times, and an app that helps you find your way even if you don't know where you are. With a student population as big as Curtin's, there's no reason to feel alone, really. Whether it's socially, financially, emotionally, or even academically, help is usually only a short stroll or a key tap away, as we discovered when we visited the team at Curtin Assist.
At Student Assist, we cover a full range of services, so it can be things like related to your academic, or it could be personal as well. So with academic, we're talking about things like assessment appeals, deferment, pretty much just finding out what are your rights and responsibilities as a student. With regards to personal, it could really be anything. It could be financial help, it could be help with your rent.
So the financial counselling service that we provide at the Guild is a brand new initiative. So we provide financial counselling and advice to students that come in and find themselves in financial need. Being a student is a hard time, juggling a lot of responsibilities, so we provide supports to students in the form of emergency relief and administer those services as required.
What we're designed to do really is to help students navigate while they're at university.
One of the other services we offer is a postgraduate mentor program. I match students up with somebody who's done their course previously, someone who's still enrolled in their course, and then they basically have a buddy to hang out with for the semester and to guide them through the first 6 months of study. We've had some really positive feedback from the mentor program students who've already gone through. They've just said it's been really helpful in helping them settle at Curtin, especially for international students who are new to Australia.
All appointments are confidential and we don't share the information with anyone else without approval from the students.
So all students can access our services. It doesn't matter what situation they're in.
Students just need to come down to the Guild reception to make an appointment. They can also call us or email the Guild reception to make an appointment.
The team from Curtin Assist are online too, so if you're studying remotely, just log in and get in touch. Having a baby is one of the happiest moments in the life of most women, but it can also be a tough 9 months, both mentally and physically. Which is why it's often helpful to have an understanding midwife by your side for the journey, as some new mums recently discovered.
At the moment I'm a final semester postgraduate midwifery student, and as part of that course we take on a continued care experience with 20 mums.
She was looking for mothers or prospective mothers, and I was 35 weeks pregnant, I believe, at that time.
So the students are required to engage with these women, to contract with them, and then to provide care with them throughout the continuum of pregnancy.
Michelle was fantastic. She came to all our appointments beforehand, doctors, scans. She would find the time, during her busy schedule, which was wonderful because there were certain situations that would arise that I just needed some more clarification on, or I just wanted to sort of get a bit more sort of medical insight, I suppose, in that area, and Michelle came with such expertise.
Somebody who knows what you want and knows how you want to do what you want to do, particularly in your labour and birth scenario.
With the birth, I understood what Bridget wanted. We talked about her birth plan in her antenatal appointments, and her wish was to have a natural labour and birth with little intervention. Unfortunately, that didn't go quite to plan.
I actually had an emergency caesarean.
I was there throughout the whole time. I explained to her the procedure, what was going to happen. I went down to theatre with her. I was there when she had her baby and looked after her on the ward afterwards as well.
She was great. She held my hand all through it, and my husband and I just, we couldn't have done it without her. She was brilliant.
Went off to our antenatal classes, and Danny was actually there at the antenatal classes, so we got to meet Danny, and we both really loved the way she kind of interacted and talked to her about what student midwifery could offer, I guess, us in our pregnancy and also in our birth. And we both really decided we'd love to have Danny kind of come along on that journey with us.
They need to get really involved right from the beginning. So as soon as they've done the theory in the classroom, they're hands-on.
I was lucky enough to be involved in the birth and caught her, as you say, in midwifery terms. I then attended her postnatal visits, both in the hospital and in the community.
Another big thing Danny helped me with was just getting together a birth plan, which was something that my obstetrician wasn't particularly keen on me having, but was really great, I think, in the end.
Apart from the partner, obviously, who knows the woman the best, the student is also the person who knows the woman really well. She's the one person who's absolutely going to be there for the woman and has had all of the interaction right the way through the whole pregnancy. So absolutely it makes a difference.
It's really special to be a part of the continuity care of experience. You have such a connection to the couple and also to the baby when it comes, so it's lovely.
Having the benefit of knowing that woman beforehand and having a relationship with her and her partner and them knowing you, I think is beneficial all round.
As the course coordinator for the Graduate Diploma of Midwifery, I've had emails through from women just expressing their thanks for their particular midwifery student that's followed them through.
It was wonderful. I would highly recommend it. I'd probably do it again, to be honest. Not immediately.
We've had amazing feedback from the women, actually.
I recommend to everyone now, if possible, to have a continuity of care student midwife, because I think it really does make all the difference.
The experience with Michelle was awesome. It was great. I loved it.
A great result for everyone, and some very cute babies too, I'm sure you'll agree. We all know how powerful our mobile devices are. We can see what an awesome time our friends are having on social media. We can crush candy for fun and even make phone calls, apparently. But now a new app and some cool technology is set to help students discover more about where they are and what's happening on campus.
Hello Curtin's it's an app. So we're using NFC technology and beacon technology. So this is a beacon. So this will just react to your phone. It'll pop up with a little message. You click on that and it takes you to the page. We were using it at Open Day. And for people to just interact with the content. It was sort of like if you're walking around, it would like there be a beacons placed. We had 20 beacons placed around campus, and it was just activating sort of different messaging towards the user. First phase integration within Curtin would be orientation week. I'm also looking for using it with the guild as well, and also with the library. So places around that where the sort of extra sort of mobile information is going to help students. We could like have a beacon in the tab and it would pump, and then people will be able to go to get their 25% off if they're using the Hello Curtin app. The next stage would be integrating the technology into other apps within Curtin. So that'll be good. So the guild could have the technology built into a guild app. The library could have the technology built into the library app and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of scope for using it. This is a tap board. So if you put your mobile phone, Android mobile phone over this, it sort of reacts to the tech behind it. So there's a little NFC beacon behind that. And when you put that on and touch these little buttons, then you'll get served different content. So if you imagine this in the library, So you could say, I'm interested in doing printing or something, and you can put your phone over there and it would tell you the details of how to do the printing, where the books are, and all different sort of people in the library, or just information about the library. So it's got a lot of scope, I think. It's just giving students the information they want, where they are.
This technology is set to expand to give more information in more places, as well as the potential for competitions and special offers. Well, that's just about all we've got time for today, but before we go, let's have a quick look at some of the activities that took place earlier in the year at the 2015 Festival of Learning. Over 5 days, we presented over 130 activities to more than 2,000 Curtin staff and students. This was the 2015 Festival of Learning.
That's what this week is all about, demonstrating what we are doing, showcasing what we are doing.
To include our students in a really visible and meaningful way and really hear the student voice.
We hope you've enjoyed finding out what's going on around Curtin University. We'll be back next month on Westlink to show you more. Don't forget, Westlink is available to all viewers who receive their free-to-air TV via satellite. You can find us on channel 602. You can also catch Inside Curtin on YouTube and around campus at Curtin. In the meantime, if you'd like to find out more, you can check out the Curtin website at www.curtin.edu.au. Thanks for your company. We'll catch you next time.